Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Firefly episode 2, The Train Job. I absolutely loved the first episode and the universe this show is set in. It felt like a western set in space, and with Joss Whedon at the helm, I know I'm in safe hands with the story. The first episode did feel pretty self-contained. We got to meet the crew of the Serenity and their day-to-day activities. They are illegitimate salvagers and transporters. They just escaped some reavers and have precious cargo on board. By that I mean river tam. I wonder where that particular storyline is going. Furthermore, I want to see more of Mal and his quick wit and humor. One thing I apparently got wrong in the first episodes that was corrected in the comments is that Mal was a religious man who gave up religion after the war. Learning that really adds to his inner conflict, makes him a more complex character. This episode, it's called The Train Job, so I assume some kind of heist is going to unfold. We'll see. I'm very excited, guys. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this show and over 120 movies and TV shows, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along. The link's in the description below, by the way. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Firefly, episode 2, Whedon, let's go. I love how Firefly doesn't have a traditional intro. This is the second one. We're just directly in the action. Looks like the crew's relaxing a little. I wonder what game this is, or is it fictional?
I got words. I'm saying,
Looks like a bar.
a glorious day for all the proud members of the Allied Planets. Unification Day!
Oh, he's with the Alliance.
The Alliance sent the brown coats running, pissing their pants.
He doesn't like that one bit.
You know, your coat is kind of a brownish color.
It was on sale.
I'm thinking you want them independents.
You'd be right.
Independents were a bunch of cowardly, inbred piss pot.
You're a coward. Now what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I just want you to face me so she could get behind you.
Okay, so Jayne is joining the fight. Good for him.
What do you think?
I'm thinking we'll rise again.
Nice.
Every man there go back inside, or we will blow a new crater in this little moon.
That was a pretty smooth transition between a CGI Serenity and an actual set.
And how are our passengers?
They're fine.
Kaylee looks like she recovered.
Are you getting my wife into trouble? What? I didn't start it.
We have ourselves a job. Got us some crime to be done.
Right. The train job, I bet. I wonder whether each episode is self-contained. And I heard that the episodes were aired out of order, which must have sucked for the audience. Now, there is continuity for sure. Okay. She's still recovering.
You know who I am?
Simon,
Did you dream about the academy?
it's not relevant.
If we go home, they'll just send you back to the academy. This is safer now.
Standard Radion Accelerator Core Class Code 03-K64. Firefly.
Oh, that's something. I can't even remember all that.
I thought I was here because you needed a medic.
Well, not today.
Mal. Bad.
That's her initial impression of Mal?
In the Latin.
How's the girl?
Still a little whimsical in the brain pan. Seems calm enough, though.
Whimsical in the brain pad.
That young man's very brave.
Yeah. He's my hero.
Give up everything to free his sister from that place. There's not many would do that.
Suppose not.
There's not many would take him in either.
It's true. Both statements are true.
Shouldn't you be off bringing religiosity to the fuzzy wuzzies or some such?
Oh, I got heathens aplenty right here.
If I'm your mission, Shepard, best give it up.
You have such lovely hair.
So far, I find Inara's character very mysterious.
You ever do this for your clients? Very occasionally. Not all of them have enough hair to get a brush through.
This guy has a very unlovely rep. He's got work for me, fine. But I'm not sure he'd be safe.
He does care.
Have you got time to do my hair?
Out.
He does care about his crew. I really love the sense of scale that Whedon brings to his universes. They really feel lived in.
I'm Captain Reynolds.
This must be Niska.
I am Niska. Are you going to ask me what it is I need?
As a rule, no.
Yes, good.
Oh?
You see this man, he does not do the job. I show you what I do with him, and now my reputation for you is fact, is solid.
He wasn't intimidating at first because of his accent, but after the dead body, you know he's serious.
Here in 5th car, 2 boxes. You take boxes off. Half money now, crew give you other half at rendezvous point. Anything goes wrong, then your reputation only gossip. And things between us, not so solid.
Okay, he is intimidating. Oh no, it's the Alliance.
How do you think it's going?
Mal knows what he's doing.
How long have you known him?
I've been on the ship 8 months now. I'm not certain I'll ever actually know the captain.
8 months, that's not a lot of time for history though.
I do feel awfully useless.
You could always pray they'd make it back safely.
I don't think the captain would much like me praying for him.
He made that clear.
Don't tell him. I never do.
Oh, see what I mean? She cares about Mal too.
Is there some information we might maybe be lacking as to why there's an entire Fed squad sitting on this train?
I mean, they're not protecting the goods. If they were, they wouldn't be letting people past them.
You really should just call me Simon.
Oh, I'll do that then.
She does have a kind of crush on him, I think.
What are we doing?
Oh, crime.
Crime. Good.
They got it. Oh man, they hear something. Yeah, Wash is an excellent pilot. Jayne might have been injured.
Come on!
Well, they've got the cargo at least. Well played, Mal and Zoe. But I don't think they're out of trouble quite yet. See what I mean? This looks like a western town 100 years ago.
Medicine, sir.
I stole a Garian medicine.
Every ounce.
Oh man, they unknowingly stole medicine.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, now he's regretting it.
Medical shipment lifted off a train in the Georgia system en route to Paradiso.
Target received. Bounce it back. Locals can deal with it.
I'm not flying anywhere without my wife.
She'll be okay. Just keep coming until they get back what you took. Hands. Blue.
How's about you shut that crazy mouth? Is that a fun game?
Oh, Jayne.
If the captain's not there to finish it, if Niska finds out he's being held and may speak as to who hired him, I think we're better off being a little late.
Oh, good point, Shepard.
How come there's so many sick here?
Bowden's malady. Every planet that's been terraformed for human life has its own little quirks.
Makes sense.
But it's treatable.
Well, there's medicine.
Which they stole.
Alliance ain't much use to us out here on border planets.
They're in the fringes.
What's going on?
Strap in. We're taking off.
We're not.
And we're finishing this deal. And then maybe we'll come back for those morons.
I just didn't feel comfortable with him in charge. I hope that's all right.
Jayne so far seems like a two-dimensional character. I hope that changes.
We can't just waltz in and pull him out.
Someone respectable enough might be able to.
And companions are very respectable in this society.
What the hell?
Don't you dare speak to me. Sheriff, I want this man bound by law at once.
You'll have to pardon them. Don't think one of them's ever seen a registered companion before.
I apologize for my manner.
Well played, Inara.
How'd it go?
She hit me.
We tried to get him into the infirmary. He's just heavy.
We're bringing the cargo back.
Good for them.
You want to explain? Now's your chance.
He's here? Oh no, it's Crow character.
You are thinking of taking Mr. Niska's money and his property, maybe.
Interestingly, neither.
Oh! That was fast.
Nice shot.
Oh, it was Jayne.
I was aiming for his head.
Leave him just off the street. Notify the sheriff once we're in deep, deep space.
Why not tell him in person?
Nothing missing.
But a man learns all the details of a situation like ours. Well, then he has a choice.
I think he's sympathizing.
Get these crates back to town.
There's mutual respect. And he admires the fact that they gave the medicine back because they have humanity. And it weighs heavily on their conscience.
Now, this is all the money Niska gave us in advance. You bring it back to him, tell him the job didn't work out.
It doesn't matter where you go or how far you fly. I will hunt you down.
Darn.
Nice! That dude's dead. Disintegrated.
Now, this is all the money Niska gave us in advance.
I'm good. Let's sleep for everyone. I'm right there with you.
Oh, that was so satisfying.
How's your sister?
The same.
And
The medicine on that planet. Word came up that was returned.
We didn't fly 86 million miles to track down a box of Band-Aids, Colonel.
We're looking for a girl.
Oh man.
This girl.
They're here for River Tam. The Alliance does not forget. That was a self-contained episode almost. I really like the format. There is continuity, but each episode seems like a mini movie with its own story arc. Okay, I took some time to collect my thoughts. First off, that was another solid episode. I think this was the first episode that aired on TV. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Even this episode served as a very good pilot for the show, but I think the first one was a little better as a pilot. In this episode, we get to see the crew of the Serenity getting their second job to rob some cargo from a Alliance-protected train. The train heist itself was set up and shown beautifully, with Jayne rappelling down from the ship to carry off the stolen cargo, while Mal and Zoe deal with the mess on ground. I really like their escape with Inara coming and getting them out. Anyways, they take the job from, I think, a crime lord called Niska, who doesn't seem to be very intimidating at first due to his calm demeanor and weird accent, but that gets contradicted immediately when he shows what happened to the last person who couldn't complete their job with him. Turns out that the cargo they stole was medicine for a degenerative disease for the people of the planet. While the crew, they're thieves. I think they're thieves with a conscience. Mal really shined in this episode with a lot of his trademark humor and arrogance. Although he shows that he doesn't care, or at least he pretends to show that he doesn't care, he clearly does. And I think that might be an overarching theme of the entire show. I like that him and Zoe, they feel guilty and return what they stole to the local sheriff immediately. That shows that they're really good people at heart. I'm still a little conflicted about Jayne, as he still comes off as a two-dimensional character, but I really hope that'll change. I'm looking forward to that. Although we don't get to learn too much about River Tam, at the end of the episode we see that the Alliance is hot on their tails. That should be an interesting storyline to follow too. I like how this show is structured. There is a certain continuity between the episodes, but each episode has its own story arc. So I like the format. Overall, this episode gives us more exposition on the main crew, and we learn about this crazy world they're in. They're in the fringes of civilization, and it's like the Wild West, essentially. There are quite a few storylines I'm pretty invested in, like River's storyline or the revenge from Niska, how Jayne's character will develop later, more history between Inara and Mal, and finally, where Shepard Book fits into all of this, because he seems to be their moral compass so far. I'm excited, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you on the next one. Bye.